The Bachelor Litia Garr is trying too hard to prove she's over Grant Ellis. April 23, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Litia Garr had her heart broken at the end of The Bachelor. Litia Garr had her heart broken at the end of The Bachelor season 29, and she's still struggling to get over everything that happened. The 31-year-old venture capitalist was one of the 25 single women who spent the season dating 31-year-old Grant Ellis. She made it to his final 2 women, but Grant ended up giving his final rose to 28-year-old Juliana Pasquarosa instead. Litia belongs to a small group of people who know the extreme misery of being a runner-up on a Bachelor Nation show. It can't be easy getting your heart ripped out for the whole world to see. Though Litia has been doing her best to move on quickly from her time on The Bachelor season 29, I think she's still struggling to get over it. Grant ripped Litia's heart out. During The Bachelor season 29 finale, Litia accused Grant of misleading her. Grant and I had talked a lot about that day, and everything that he had ever said about it was that it was going to be us, Litia said. She alleged that he even told her he wanted to end the season early because he knew she was the one for him. In the end, he seemed to change his mind because Litia was ready to have children right away, while he wasn't. Litia confronted Grant. Litia confronted Grant during the finale of The Bachelor season 29. I remember saying goodbye to him and saying, "Oh my gosh, we're getting engaged tomorrow." And he said, "I know, I can't wait. I love you, I love you, I love you," Litia claimed. Those were the last words that he said to me before I walked up there, so it was a shock. Grant's assurances are why Litia walked into the final rose ceremony with such confidence. Grant has since denied Litia's claims. Litia's trying to show confidence. Since Grant and Juliana went public with their relationship, Litia has been doing her best to move on from how The Bachelor season 29 ended. Litia recently went to the Coachella Music Festival and posted the photos to Instagram. She's also spent a lot of time with other women from Grant's season. Though she's trying to get over it, it may take time until she can put it behind her. Is trying too hard to prove she's over Grant Ellis. Fans aren't buying it. Litia Garr, the unforgettable fan favorite and runner-up on season 29 of The Bachelor, is making waves post-final, but not necessarily for the reasons she hoped. While Grant Ellis may have chosen Juliana Pasquarosa in a dramatic final rose ceremony, it's Litia who's been owning the spotlight ever since. From jaw-dropping photo shoots and cryptic TikToks to random new flings and oversharing Instagram captions, fans are asking the question no one wants to say out loud. Is Litia Garr trying too hard to prove she's over Grant Ellis? Spoiler alert, it sure looks that way. Let's break down her post-show behavior, social media strategy, and sudden glow-up tour that has Bachelor Nation wondering if this is heartbreak or one big performance. Buckle up, because Litia's journey didn't end with a rose, but with a revenge tour no one saw coming. The post-finale glow-up that screamed, "Look at me, Grant." Just 4 days after the finale aired, where viewers saw her heart crushed in front of 8 million people, Litia posted a series of glam shots in a glittering silver dress with the caption, "Closure? Never heard of her. Just booked a flight to Paris." Fans were quick to comment, "We love a glow-up, but girl, this is screaming notice me, Grant." Closure and Coacher, sis is unwell. The irony? The Paris trip wasn't real. She tagged Paris, Texas in the location. Even Bachelor alums chimed in. Former Bachelorette Michelle Young left a fire emoji followed by the phrase, "I see what you're doing here." Was it a power move? Yes. Was it subtle? Absolutely not. Cryptic TikToks that aren't that cryptic. Litia's TikTok account, once filled with wellness tips and daily outfit rundowns, has turned into a quote-heavy, audio-laced shrine to heartbreak and rebirth. A few examples. A lip sync to the audio. "You ever love someone so much you'd do anything for them, then realize they wouldn't even cross the street for you. Captioned, when you realize the person who said, "I choose you" was rehearsing a line. #Bachelor29 #gaslit. Another video, a montage of herself laughing, crying, and dancing alone. The audio? I'm not sad, I just feel betrayed. Even more shocking, she used a filter that placed her in a fake wedding setting with the caption, "Just practicing for the right one, not him though, never him." Bachelor fans dissected every frame. One Reddit comment nailed it. "She's turning her heartbreak into performance art, and I honestly can't look away." The not-so-subtle dig at Juliana Pasquarosa. Let's talk about the moment that set Instagram ablaze. A week after the finale, Litia posted a carousel of bikini photos on a beach in Tulum. The caption? "Not everyone needs to wear couture to be chosen. Some of us just need clarity. #FreeSpirit #NoToBrand." Let's decode that, shall we? Juliana Pasquarosa, now Grant Ellis's fiancée, runs a couture fashion label. Fans instantly saw the shade. Not her calling out Juliana's fashion line in her thirst trap caption. Litia, just say her name next time. But Litia denied the dig in Instagram Live the next day. "I wasn't talking about anyone in particular. I've moved on." Sure, girl, we totally believe you. The rebound romance, or just a prop. 2 weeks post-finale, paparazzi just so happened to catch Litia out at a cozy dinner with a mystery man, later identified as a D-list fitness influencer named Jace Ryland. Jace, who is best known for shirtless push-up videos and starting a protein brand called Meat Mind, posted a video of them clinking glasses with the caption, "When she says she's emotionally unavailable but still replies with a heart." Bachelor Nation lost it. She replaced Grant Ellis with a walking protein shake. "No way this isn't staged. Who called the paps?" And then, boom. Litia appeared on a podcast the next week with Jace and introduced him as "my good friend who's helping me stay grounded." Translation, a hot placeholder. The Bachelor broke me. The podcast confession that got messy. Litia sat down with Bachelor Breakdown Unfiltered, where she got brutally honest, or tried to. In the middle of the interview, she let this gem slip. "I think Grant picked the person who looked good on paper, but didn't feel like real life. He said he loved me. That doesn't go away overnight. Trust me." Cue the internet meltdown. Twitter exploded. "She's still talking about him while claiming she's over it. Sis, this isn't the closure you think it is. She sounds like someone who got left behind and can't stop checking her ex's Spotify activity." Even host Becca Kufrin seemed uncomfortable, saying, "It sounds like you're still processing a lot." Litia paused for an awkward 5 seconds and then nodded. "I guess healing isn't linear, but I'm good." Fans are concerned, but also can't look away. Some fans have turned protective. Litia needs a break. She's giving strong woman in public, crying in Uber vibes. She's spiraling in style, but it's still a spiral. This is what happens when production sells you a dream and leaves you on read. Others, not so sympathetic. She's using heartbreak as a personality. At this point, she's trying harder than Grant ever did. Imagine putting this much effort into acting unbothered. The duality is real, because while many feel for her, others are exhausted by her curated sadness meets revenge narrative. Grant Ellis, completely silent, which says everything. Meanwhile, Grant Ellis hasn't said a word about Litia since the finale aired. His Instagram is filled with sun-soaked selfies with Juliana, beach getaways, and sponsor deals. No subtweets, no cryptic TikToks, no podcast appearances defending his choice. Fans have noticed the difference in energy. One of them is still living the show, the other moved on. Juliana posted about composting, and Grant is doing yoga. Meanwhile, Litia is still performing heartbreak. It's like she's the only one still in the Bachelor bubble. And honestly, they're not wrong. Where do we go from here? Litia recently announced she's launching her own podcast, titled, Off the Rose, What They Didn't Show You. In her teaser, she says, "It's time to tell my story, not the one edited for TV." Bachelor Nation immediately started speculating if this was her Bachelorette campaign soft launch. But others worry it's just another way for her to talk about Grant, indirectly, of course. One Twitter user wrote, "She's not trying to heal, she's trying to stay in the headlines." At the end of the day, Litia may be trying to prove she's over Grant Ellis, but the effort in trying has become the biggest red flag of all. Conclusion: Litia Garr is talented, vibrant, and undeniably captivating. But when every post, podcast, and paparazzi moment feels like a not-so-subtle performance, it makes you wonder, is she really over Grant? Or is she building a brand off the heartbreak she claims is behind her? Whether she's acting out, healing loudly, or gearing up for her next reality TV arc, one thing's for sure. Litia Garr is not going quietly, and she doesn't want to. But maybe, just maybe, she doesn't need to try so hard. Bachelor Nation is watching, and girl, they see everything.